So, thank you very much, George. What's up, SpeedCon? It has been a hot second. 4 years, I believe, exactly. So, hi, welcome back. We're a little bit behind, so let's just get into this right away. So, playing on easy because faster. 3, 2, 1, go. Did it work? Yes, nice. Okay, let's go. Whew. So, hi, I'm Xoneris. This is F.I.S.T. It stands for Forged in Shadow Torch. And yeah, it's a game about anthropomorphic animals. It is a Metroidvania.
Happy birthday.
And our main character is called Rayton. It's the bunny there. This is the moment where I would put on my bunny ears, but I forgot them at the hotel, so unlucky. It would have been a nice joke. So yeah, we obviously start out with a bit of story and stuff happens, and so basically what happens here, our main character Rayton here has a best friend, a bear called Urso, and Urso was just abducted by some bad guys. And as what you do as like best friends, you know, you go rescue him.
This is Old Town. Torch Tower.
And yeah, you see F.I.S.T. here, so or you understand why the game is called F.I.S.T. because Rayton has this absolutely massive fist on the back of his back. It's a kind of armor. To be precise, it's like a salvaged part of like a mech, and he just controls the hand instead of like the entire mech. And yeah, you can see I can do stuff with this. Kill some bad guys, some annoying enemies.
Why?
And yeah, as it is Metroidvania tradition, we're gonna pick up some cool stuff over the way, indicated by these capsule thingies right here. These things. Whenever you see one of those, I will be getting a new upgrade, a new ability of some sort. And the first ability we get is the wall jump, which is kind of cool, kind of neat. Like right here. We start out the game with a dash already, but nothing else, so
I need to get to
slowly but surely we'll be collecting a few things. Okay, I guess we go this way. Yeah, so there's also a few things we'll be skipping, because the speedrun of this game is kind of cool. There's a few things that are skippable. Not intentionally. At least I don't think it's a developer intended that you can skip a bunch of stuff. Maybe a few of them, but definitely not all of them, because there is a very major skip later on. I'll be doing that skips like a third of the game or so, kind of, sorta, a quarter to a third of the game. But just some very clever maneuvering around a dangerous obstacle. But we'll get to that when we get there. So first of all, there are some NPCs in this game. This is Mappo. He's the cartographer. He makes you maps. Because Mappo, get it? Clever. This is the one and only time we'll ever talk to him and see him, because he's absolutely unnecessary for the speedrun. Because I know where I'm going, kind of. Hopefully. We'll see about that.
This is a restricted military area. No unauthorized access allowed.
So I quickly need to take out this guy, because he blocks the entrance here. And yeah, like I said, so we're trying to get our best friend Urso kind of back from the guys who captured him. And for that, we're going to this torch tower, which is right here. But now we learn that we cannot progress here, because yeah, he says it himself. He needs to get his hands on a transformer drill. And yeah, that is exactly the plan. What we're gonna do now? Or at least we're trying to figure out how does one get their hands on a transformer drill. First, we're gonna check out with Wang. That's this bunny thing here. So, yeah, it's also bunny. We ask him, "Yo, friend, where can we get a transformer drill?" And he says we should go meet up with Master Wu. And we also get fruit carrot juice here, which is the equivalent of just a healing potion. So yeah, always drink your carrot juice, everybody. Very important. So yeah, we're going to Mr. Master Wu now. But before that, we have this forced battle here. It's very important. So here we can talk a little bit about how the combat in this game works. So as you saw in the beginning, I'm playing on easy difficulty. This makes a lot of the fights easier. a lot of these normal enemies I can just take out by just a heavy mid-air attack, which is what I'm doing here. Just jump and then do the heavy attack, and that normally takes out all of the normal enemies. Then there's some enemies there, a bit tankier like this guy, but yeah. Instead of one attack, we need like two. It's like quite the difference. Yeah, it was a forced battle. There will be some boss fights and stuff like that later on. We'll get to see. But you also can see, if I'm not forced to fight anybody, I'll just dash past them. These two, for example, somebody else took out for me. Who might this be? Hello. Oh, this is Master Wu. Hello. He is a raccoon.
They got Urso.
And we want his help because, yeah, remember the transformer drill? But he basically is telling us that we're not strong enough to wield the power of a transformer drill, so we need to... he needs to teach us some moves first, which is this one here, which looks a little bit weak when he does it because he doesn't have a giant fist attached to his back, but when I'm doing it, it looks a bit cooler. So we just learned the power punch, which is like where I can like charge up my my fist attack, and with that we can open these specific doors here by just punching them really hard. We'll be doing that a few more times. You know, in traditional Metroidvania fashion, we slowly but surely unlock like new skills and new abilities that lets us progress slowly but steadily throughout the game. For example, with the power punch, we can take out these. I'm not even sure what these things are, like covers, heat blockers, something. I don't know. But first of all, we are getting, you see the capsule, so what does that mean? We are getting a new upgrade, and this one is probably one of the most useful ones. Many Metroidvania players will probably know this. It's the double jump. Very, very useful. Which, and now, hold on to your seats, which lets me jump twice. Like a double jump. Crazy.
You weren't around here.
So here's the first, first kind of boss, but it's not a real boss, like a tutorial boss. With our heavy attacks, you can see we do quite a bunch of damage. We can also stun him. Just need to make sure that we're not getting punched, he says, while getting punched. And getting punched again. God damn it, come on. There we go. There we go. Okay.
This feral was tough. And carrying a data disk too.
This feral was tough. Yeah, I guess it was, because I messed it up. Alright, so we got the double jump, and defeating this boss we got something called a data disk. Oops, maybe you should fully charge this attack. There we go. And what a data disk allows me to do, it allows me to buy upgrades later on. Because now we're going back to Master Wu and basically tell him, yo, Master Wu, we have found a data disk. Please teach me your secret kung fu, karate, raccoon martial arts. And because we found a data disk, he's like, oh wow, you found a data disk. This is very impressive. I'll teach you another move. Or rather, he teaches us how we can teach ourselves with this like save station here. We can unlock some skills. And some skills specifically require data disks. Currently, we have one. And with this one data disk, we just bought this uppercut ability.
Thank you for your
You okay there? Which we need to punch upward right here to progress. Alright. So, and yeah, basically, oh yeah, this cutscene here happens. So there's also this super badass kung fu karate cat lady. Yes, that one. We'll learn a little bit more about her later on. Currently, she's not really important, so forget about her. Yeah, so Master Wu, where he taught us a new ability, and now he thinks we're strong enough to wield the power of a transformer drill, and he basically told us how we can get to one, or where do we need to go to get a transformer drill.
Have you heard?
And for this, we're in this like what's it called, like a engine factory thing, underground area. I'm blanking on the name, but it's not important anyway. But we need to start this generator here to activate the turbines that you just saw earlier. You'll see them here again in this tiny cutscene here. Oh, never mind. There's no cutscene. I lied. But there's also this tiny mini-boss, and he's dead. With the power of easy difficulty and uppercut, easy. Here, this, here's the cutscene that I made. So now we activated this, I don't know, this huge engine thingy, whatever. And this should open up a door that we can now go through, which should be shown to us. Yeah, right here. The lights are red and now they're green. Progress. So now let's climb up on this turbine engine thingy. Hopefully not fall down. That'd be kind of not so cool. Using our dash and our wall jump and all that. Don't jump into the electronics thingies, the wires, the lightning beams here, and the dash. And okay, there we go. There we go. Almost there, and here we go. Ignore this guy. There we go.
What a nerve-wracking sound. Must have been the...
So here's another mini-boss.
It's the bunny himself.
It's the bunny himself.
Pharaoh, rest in peace now.
This should also not be too hard if... Oops. If I would have done it correctly. No, sir, please get back. There we go. There we go. Wait, I need all... There we go. Need all the money. It's gonna be important later because I need the money to unlock some skills later. So there's a tiny little bit of like money management in the game.
Speaking of money, do we have a quick moment?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
We have a $5 donation from Kefiel saying, "Hello from the bathroom construction team. Good luck on the run." Smiley face.
Thank you very much. Very kind. Hope the bathroom renovation is going good over there. So, coming up is the first quote-unquote real boss of the game. And no, it's not these three guys here, but sometimes there are. So let's see. No, here, please, let me, there we go, throw the perfect. Wait, give me the money, there we go. Should I heal? No, it's gonna be fine, right? Surely. So, coming up is the first real boss of the game. But if I do this correctly, this should also not be too hard. So you see this, the eye in the background? Yeah, that's the boss. This is like a little bit of like intense build up here. The mechanical core. So how this boss works, you see this boss has like these 3 turrets around them. And we need to take out these turrets first. 2 in one go, perfect. Last one, if the turrets are out, it like opens up, it's like a core. And we do a mid-air heavy attack and a mid-air like uppercut that was shown to us by Master Wu. We do that 3 times. And we should be good. So 2/3 of enemy health is out. Okay, one more. Just ignore the guys on the bottom. Just don't get hit by them. That'd be nice. And there we go, boss down. That was perfect. That was basically best fight. That was really good. That could have gone a lot worse. Damn, that was like perfect fight. And now we get, as teasered, the transformer drill. Which is basically a new weapon. And now instead of a giant fist at the back of our back, we have a drill. And it might be the drill that will pierce the heaven. Who knows? Guess we'll have to find out. Alright, and now we have this drill. This unlocks a new part of the skill tree. And we are now going to buy some very important stuff. The wing slice is very good just for damage. And the screwdriver here is also very good for damage, but this also allows us to do like the first skip of the game, which is coming up here in this room. So let's see if how well this is gonna work out. So let's not get... Nope, not like this. Okay, perfect. No, wait. Almost. Let's do it again. No, shit. Okay, so let's go back and refill. So you see this like electrical beam on top. So if I do it correctly, I can go that way, which is like a lot faster. By using the screwdriver ability. Come on, please. Not like this. Classic. The screwdriver, unfortunately, is like a special ability that requires like my mana bar, the blue one, so I can only do it twice before it like runs out. Come on. So basically I'm trying to jump into the electric wire and do like the screw attack, and with like damage boosts and like damage cancelling and stuff, I get to go to the other side of that and just go the way I came instead of the way that the game intends me to go. There we go. That took way longer than it needed to. So yeah, but now we're back here. So we're going back the way, oops, the way we're coming from, which skips quite a huge chunk. Because now with the drill attached to your back, you're supposed to like go new ways, explore new areas, do new stuff with that, learn how to use the drill and stuff. But yeah, you know, speedrunners. We're trying to go fast. Actually, let me go slow by quickly repairing so I don't die and lose more time. Okay, here we go. So, yeah, we have the transformer drill now. And that means we're going back to Master Wu. Because now we have the drill. Like, what do we do now? We're missing instructions. What do we need to do? So we're heading back to good old Master Wu. And going back to Master Wu is a little bit of a backtrack. So if George has a few messages he wants to bring in, would be a good moment.
Absolutely. So as said earlier, we still have that ukulele and the possible bidwar up for the soundtrack of that game. The choosings are 8-bit versus the classical music. 8-bit is now in the lead by $10 versus 0, but that bidwar can still turn at any time. We also have the starter choice for Digimon World 3. Pokemon is in the lead with $25 and Kumamon just trailing behind with $21. And there's also the Monmon option. That is unfortunately sitting at $0, but hey, you can change that with just a small donation to save the children. We also have a boss shuffle incentive for the Illusion of Gaia randomizer. If that is met, then SO5C will have to deal with randomized boss locations in that game. So get that in as well.
Thank you. Yeah, so we saw Master Wu. He was like, wow, impressive. You're a very good student. Now go rescue your friend. So yeah, we're going back to the Torch Tower, which is like the entire reason why we went to get a transformer drill, right? Because we couldn't progress here without it. But now we have one, so let's see what happens. Yeah, in the backtrack you saw something that I could do now with the drill. We can maybe, or not maybe, we can like, yeah, do this. We can transform ourselves into a tiny helicopter here with the transformer drill and ride these upward like currents, which is kind of cool. So yeah, now we're in the tower. Let's see what happens. Nice. That was good. Tiny forced fight. Don't get stuck on the flames. Okay, I'm doing anyway. There we go. Another upward current here. The rabbit attack helicopter. So yeah, we're basically just climbing this tower a bit, Trying to not get hit by flame, which I just perfectly demonstrated how to not do that. There we go. Let's go up. You. Nope. Get hit again. Don't get hit. Forehead. Alright, here's another forced fight that I cannot skip. This time there's quite a bunch of guys though. But the screwdriver ability is pretty good. Because you can kinda, if you time it correctly, you can do like this infinite juggle here. Okay, let me quick focus, taking out these flying boys and this guy. Switch back to the drill, screwdriver, and air juggle, and wow, that was pretty good. Tiny mini boss. I can probably, maybe, hopefully do the same strat again. So screwdriver, he gets knocked into the air. When he falls down, I start my combo. Let's do it again. Boop, and he's dead. Nice. That's pretty good. All right, let's continue our way up, up, up. I'm a little bit health is could have been better. Yep, going all the way on top. Doop, 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 doop. And now we're on top, and we have our next boss fight here. The next boss fight is Cicero. He is also a rabbit, but he's a bit different because, like, he wields the spear thing, and most of his body is mechanical. And ow, he's kind of hurting. So let's see how this is going. Whoop! No, no! Oh, oof. He killed me. That is exactly what I wanted, because it's a fight you can't win. So the faster you die, the better. So you get captured, and you end up in prison, as you do with like traitors, right? Too bad we're the traitor. So here's the badass cat lady. Remember her? She just kind of saved us from prison. And now, I mean, we still kind of have to do a prison break here. You see, I'm Rayton again, but I'm missing something kind of important that is normally attached to Rayton. It's my giant fist. I don't have it anymore. It got stolen. Or it detached, I guess. And now we have to get it back. And here's the... Coming up is the second big skip of the game. And we're gonna abuse this friend above me here. This, like... drone, this protecting drone. So you see behind me is this like ventilation shaft. So if I get seen by this guy, there's a laser, he shoots it, and it's open. And there we go. I can't open this thing myself without any weapons, but I can abuse like the drones to just shoot it open for me. And by just doing that, I skip like half of this prison. It's very simple. You just have to kind of position yourself a little bit in front of, whoops, a little bit in front of the thing, and yeah, he just shoots it open for you. It's very convenient. It's very nice. Friend bot. Now we have to do this semi-auto scroller thingy here, where you just have to go with these crates and try to not get seen by as many. Ooh, can I make the cycle? Yes, easy. So just trying, we're hiding behind these boxes, so we're not getting seen by the red, the cone, the detection. Whoops, no, please, yeah, okay, I mean, okay, yep, this, yep, just get hit, works too. Was not trying to do that, but works. Coming up, we can speed this up a tiny bit, because whenever you get hit by one of these lasers, you get like knockback. But if you're like this, oh wow, okay, you just fall down like this. And we're gonna do this one more time. It doesn't work with these like lasers. Like these lasers here are insta-kill lasers. So let's try to, yes, perfect, not get hit by them. And now we're gonna do another like damage boost here, and boop. And fall all the way down. Perfect. Whoop. Nice. Okay. Now we're getting a gun, which looks pretty badass, but it's not really doing that much, to be honest.
Dogs to keep this old thing around.
We're using it exactly twice in the run. And you just saw the first one by killing this drone, because drone is kind of in the way. Okay, I'm kind of low health, so let's quickly get some health refill here. There we go. And now with the... and not the cannon, but now we're here, and now we can activate this elevator. And with the elevator, we can go all the way to the top, where our weapons have been stored. Because when you get in prison, all of your stuff gets taken away from you and stored somewhere safely. And we kind of need our big fist, you know? It's the name of the game. It would be kind of not so cool without it. So let's get our stuff back, will we? Now, as you can imagine, they won't just let us give our, they won't just let me get my stuff back. I mean, they kind of do. But now there's some enemies here, including a boss. Now let's see if we can juggle this guy properly. Okay. Okay, looking good. One more maybe. Oh, wow, that was a good fight. And that was kind of a boss fight, but he's already dead. Because it was very good. Damn, it was a good fight. That was like the perfect prison guy fight. Forgot his name. Voltage or something? Volt? But as you can see, we have our stuff back. Our fist and our drill. And we also got the prison key. Because a prison only has one key for everything, right? Makes sense. Very logical, very safe, very... Safety measures 5,000. But anyway, we got the prison key, and with that we can now leave the prison. Now technically, in the terms of the game, like you could free a few NPCs and prisoners that would like help you on later on. They're like shop vendors and like other NPCs that do stuff and give you stuff and whatever. But we don't need this in the speedrun, so we're gonna just let them enjoy their stay at the prison a tiny bit longer.
I hear water.
We're here for speed, not
The
for
exit is close.
doing good deeds. We escape the prison through the sewers, and through the sewers we end up in this like the subway area.
Just picked it up. Stay clear. What happened to her?
Also talking a tiny bit to Urso, our bear friend.
Sure.
And Urso is telling us to come back to Joffrey Street and meet him in person. Joffrey Street is like the main hub area of the game, which we're going to in a moment here. We have some dialogue here, because we're meeting Duke. So Duke is kind of an old friend, associate of Rayton. And we just meet him here. He's now the leader of the rat gang, because, you know, he's a rat. And he's a very rich rat, so he's the gang leader. And, yeah, whatever. Lore. We can now get introduced to the fast travel station. One of two. These, like, balls that just shoot us around town. Or something. You don't really see how it works. You just see the endpoints. And, yeah, we're now in Joffrey Street. Or we will be in just a second as soon as we leave here. The ball. There we go. So, yeah, Joffrey Street. Here we're just gonna talk to some stuff, some NPCs, progress the story. There will also be a tiny shopping trip with another NPC. I forgot his name. What is his name? Friend, what is your name here?
Welcome to
Jingles. There we go. Jingles shop. So we are gonna buy a where is it? A data disk from Jingles. And if you remember from earlier, if you paid attention to what I said, data disks are needed to upgrade or to learn some very special abilities. And we're gonna need one for another ability that is gonna be very useful. Not for skipping stuff, but just for combat in general. Now we're in this very fancy place, still in Joffrey Street, and we're gonna meet up with Duke again, because Duke knows some secrets and stuff. About the boss fight that we just lost to, that like brought us into prison, if you remember. Yeah, that. Apparently it's like Cicero, and Cicero and Rayton are like former war buddies and stuff, but he was like, everybody thought he's dead, but then he's not really dead, and now he's the bad guy, and oh my god, plot twists, oh whoa, blah, crazy. And we just learned that. Yeah, I also did a tiny quick save, or not a quick save, a going back to the main menu and load the save again, because it's a tiny bit faster than just walking all the way back. And yeah, so Duke offered us to use his subway system, because the subway system is controlled by the Rat Gang, because obviously. And with his blessing, we can now use that, which is the second form of fast travel in this game. Yeah, here, the subway. We're gonna use it and go to West Side. And here in West Side is where like the next tiny bit of our journey begins. Because as soon as we arrive here in West Side, we will be noticing a rather big problem that is plaguing the Rat Gang here and the subway friends.
We're doomed. The water's...
Yep, we're doomed. The water is up here. So they have a little bit of a water leakage problem, that the water is raising a bit too high, and it's not making the subway move properly. Or like, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it would work fine, but I'm not a subway person, so how would I know?
How can I help you?
So this is Mark. So everybody say, oh hi Mark. He's the guy here who could fix it very easily, but he needs a valve. But he doesn't have a valve. So he's basically telling us to get one, to fix his problems, which are our problems too, because we can't progress without him fixing our stuff. And yeah, here we're gonna use another, it's not a glitch, but we're gonna do the next skip here. So yeah, by just attacking into this against the current, we can go in here, which is kind of supposed to be the way back and not the way in. And with this, we also just skipped a large portion of this level here, because we can now almost directly, after this tiny forced fight here, go to Mark's brother, who has a valve. And he told us to go see his brother, so because he has a reserve valve. A beautiful word, or string of words, which is right around the corner here. What's his name again? It's Mark and Luke. There we go. Mark and Luke.
Let's see where the found
So yeah, obtained reserve valve. Nice. That was easy. It's almost like I skipped most of the level. And yeah, now that we have the valve, we can just go back to Mark, so he can use the valve to fix the water problems, so we can continue with our subway adventures to the place that we actually initially wanted to go. So almost back at Mark. So here's Mark again. Oh, hi Mark again. Now he does this like ninja flip to attach the valve, because that's how you attach valves. I saw it with my own eyes. That's how it works. Trust me. Hello? Can I... Here. Hello? Please? There we go. So yeah, you can see the water has been drained, and now we can continue. We can continue to get our next major upgrade, which is probably the coolest ability in the game. But I don't want to spoil anything. So we just have to go all the way there, get the coolest ability in the game. And as soon as we get the coolest ability in the game, we can perform the biggest skip of the game, which I teasered earlier, which skips like a third of the game or so, like a quarter to a third of the game. So yeah, let's make our way there, slowly but surely. And if I'm not mistaken, we'll be introduced to the Naruto frogs here in a sec. Yeah, here we go. Everybody say hello to the ninja Naruto frog friend here, because he has the jutsu that lets him appear somewhere else. If you didn't see it correctly, don't worry, there will be more of these frog friends. Go down here, ignore this guy, Go up here. Don't jump into the buzzsaws. Here we're gonna buy our next and last upgrade, which we bought the data disk for, if you remember. The double wing slice. And you will see the double wing slice in action in a moment, where we are forced into another forced fight, which we can't just pass everybody, like here. Get hit anyway. Let's try to not get hit by the buzzsaw thingies. There we go. Nicely done. Let's try to not get hit by this guy and this guy, because that one could knock you down. That would be very bad. Alright, almost there. Tiny bit of climbing. Jump, jump, jump. Alright, here we go. So, this is the normal wing slice, and this here's the double wing slice. There we go. So this is like the combo we'll be using for most of the, or for the rest of the game, kind of. Just normal drill attack, then the normal wing slice, and then the double wing slice. Especially effective against these like ninja frogs when they do like their attack, where they like try to attack you from above and they just jump directly into your like buzzsaw attack. Alright then, you see the capsule. You know what that means, upgrade. And we're getting the coolest upgrade in the game, in my opinion. Or at least the one that feels most fun to play around with. It is the Omni Dash. Which up until this point I was only allowed to dash left or right. But now with the Omni Dash I can dash omni-directionally. It's almost like the name of the ability makes sense. And with the Omni Dash we can now perform the biggest skip of the game, which very conveniently is also close by. And actually let me quickly heal up, because this could maybe take a few tries. And every time I fail, I lose a little bit of health. Alright, here we go. So fully healed up, slowly making our way to the biggest skip of the games. So the biggest skip of the game is, it's not even a glitch, it's just some very clever platforming around a, let's say a area where you're supposed to come from the other side. And with just some very clever thinking and the use of our abilities that we have until this point, we can just ever so slightly, barely, manage to do the reverse way. Trying to avoid all these enemies. Maybe take out these guys here, especially these flying drones could be very annoying, so let me quickly take out this guy. And hello. There we go, wall jump, there we go. Alright, actually let's quickly, okay, that works too. Okay, so here is where we're gonna perform the skip. So first of all, we're trying to land on this edge here. It's a few pixels. Okay, not like, okay, thank you very much. That is exactly why I wanted to take out this guy. There we go. Let's try again. So by doing the mid-air strong attack, I move forward a few pixels at a time. And hopefully I can land on this edge here in just a second. Any moment now. Surely, right? Come on. Sir, please. You also see these like red glowing electric lights. There we go. So now I'm trying to land on another. Yep, on that one kind of without insta-dying. This is very finicky. This is like the hard part. Landing on this one here. Okay, that was what I... Okay, nice. Let's do it twice in a row. Good thing I don't need that. Come on, just a tiny bit. Let me land here. There we go. Let's try again. Landing on here, please. Nope. Okay. As soon as we get to the second thing, where we can just barely stand on top of, we can perform like a tiny combo, and that should maybe hopefully get us to the other side. Okay. Let's quickly drink some healing juice. Nope, that was a bit too early. Okay, that was very bad. Yeah, as you can see, it's a bit finicky, but there's like a reason why this skips like a third of the game.
Is it cool if I read a quick donation while you set up again?
Go ahead.
All right, we have a $10 donation from Audi_GG.
My man.
Saying, save the munchkins.
My man. Thanks, Audi. Legend. Okay, number 1. Come on. Especially the second one is very finicky because you can't really tell where you can land and where you can't. This is also the one thing that obviously in practice went like first try, but now here, live on stage, it's not going perfectly well. Classic, you know. The rest of the game has been going pretty smoothly so far, though. Okay. Second one, please. No, that was too far forward. Damn. Running out of health, which is not so good.
This is the one. I believe in you.
Has to be, because I'm only 2 HP left. I can exactly die once more before I... It will be worth it, I swear. Okay, number 1. Now please, this looks good. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we combo, hopefully. There we go, let's go. Whew. Okay. As I said, you're not supposed to get here, and you're supposed to get here from the other side with a weapon that we don't even have. There's like 3 main weapons in this game. Actually, let's quickly heal before I do something very not so cool. So yeah, there's a third weapon in this game, which is indicated by the heads-up display on the top right. You see like the fist and the drill, and there's one that is like gray with like an X. That's like the third weapon in the game that I could acquire, but I don't need it because I just got the spark key, and normally you need this third weapon, the whip, to get to this point. But yeah, it's not gonna be mandatory anymore. I know this. If I didn't say this like this, it doesn't seem like I just skip a third of the game. But the key that I just got, like, you can't get it like this early. You're just kind of stuck here. You have to go to like a completely different place, do a completely different part of the story, meet some new NPCs, do a completely different storyline, and then eventually you get like the third weapon, the whip, and then with the whip you're allowed to then get the key that I just got. And yeah, it's also very convenient that the whip is not required for anything else in the game. Later on, towards the end of the game, when you're like in the final area, there's a tiny bit where you are supposed to use the whip to progress or to traverse the level. But it's also there. It turns out that's actually not really necessary. You can just completely easily go by with just the drill and the dash, which is very convenient. Okay, but we got the key. Now you might be asking yourself, okay, what are we gonna do with this key? And this may surprise you, and this might be very shocking, but we're gonna open a door with it. A door in like this secret, ancient, underground area here. Which we're taking this somewhat lengthy elevator here. Can do some dance moves here. And switch my weapons. Okay, almost there. So yeah, so there's this huge underground area. It's like ancient stuff, like forgotten. You see all like by the level here, everywhere drill holes, and here slowly but surely they found something here. And now these 3 idiots are trying to just bonk it open with a big hammer. Turns out that's not gonna work. Turns out keys are kind of useful if you want to go indoors, assuming you have the correct key, which I have, luckily for me. And now with this very fancy animation here, the door opens up to us. And now we're in this area, which is probably my least favorite part about the speedrun. It's a tiny bit annoying because we now have to deal with this mechanic here with these batteries. These batteries are kind of annoying. These batteries power all sorts of different mechanics down here in this ancient temple, ruin, whatever. I forgot what it's called in game. As you can see, I placed a battery here, and now this platform slowly but surely goes up. Because otherwise I could not get up here. But there's this cool little glitch you can do with these batteries. And it's aptly named the battery glitch. And let's quickly see if I can do that here. There we go. So this doesn't look all too wrong, but what you're seeing right now is not something that I'm kind of supposed to be able to do. So you can see I'm dashing around while holding this battery. Now normally this is not a thing that works, because whenever Rayton picks up one of these batteries, like your movement gets heavily restricted. For example, whenever you're holding one of these batteries, you can't dash anymore and you can't double jump anymore, and your jump height is also less. But by using this battery glitch, we don't get our double jump back, and we don't get the height of our jump back, but we get the dash. And with the dash, we can do some shenanigans here, which allows us to skip a few parts of this underground section here, which is kind of cool. You see what I mean when I get there. I also obviously have to go past a bunch of enemies here, ignore them, and get this battery. One thing that is particularly annoying about this battery thingies here is that all of them look exactly the same, but they don't work the same. This specific battery I have right now is one that this exact specific one that I need to open a door. Because I couldn't just use the other one that I gotten earlier to open the same door, right? It would be too easy, right? Would have been too nice. Especially for speedrunners, right? Would have been a bit too convenient. So no, I have to get this specific battery here and bring that all the way back where I just came from. Whoop. You also see that these batteries emanate this like globe sphere around them, and these also activate some enemies, as you can see here, and also some other things like this gate here. So yeah, they are useful for me and for like the enemies. So let's do the battery glitch again here. There we go. No, okay, that wasn't it, but doesn't matter. Doesn't really save any. It's not necessary. Just saves a few seconds by just dashing here instead of like running. Okay, I got hit by this guy. Please. There we go. Yeah, now we're bringing this battery all the way back to down here. There we go. But you remember, I still have this battery that is not supposed to be here. And we're performing the battery glitch again, and now we're gonna do shenanigans with this battery right here, because right here I'm not supposed to have another battery. Now we can't, as I said earlier, I can't just use it where like batteries are used, right? But I can use it for something else. For example, this battery. I need the one behind and not this one. But there's now something kind of funny I can do. But I have to position them kind of sort of correctly, so quickly, let's go here. Yeah, that looks about good. So we can stack these batteries on top of each other. Like that. And now if I remove the bottom one, haha! This one just stays midair. Perfect. Now we're gonna yoink this one, because this is the one we need. Now we're gonna perform the battery glitch on this one. There we go. And now we're gonna go back where we came from, like this. And this is this skips a part of this section by getting the correct battery this way. Instead of going all the long way around it, we can just play a little bit of stacking with the batteries and go back the way we came from. which is very, very convenient. Saves, what was it, like 5 minutes or so? 5, 6, 7 minutes, roughly. That's what I would have had to guess or so. It's nice tiny chunk of minutes, or big chunk, depending how you look at it. You saw the hole in the ground, and that needs 2 batteries to charge or to like open up, and now we have to get the second one. Now, unfortunately, there's no cool like strat we can do for the second one. We have to somewhat get that one more or less how you are supposed to get it in a normal playthrough. There's also a boss that we'll be facing in just a second here, right after this door. Now this is technically a boss that we already fought before, but remember the part where I skip a third of the game? Yeah. So technically this is the first time seeing this guy. If I could... there we go. So now we're just using our handy drill here. Like this, it's a mini boss, so it doesn't have its own like health bar, as you can see. But it's now taken out. And the battery that we need is just in here. Now we have to bring that thing all the way back. This is a little bit of an uneventful section. There's no real like skips or so, any cool things we can do. Just have to put this battery on like the elevators and just sort of have to protect it, because there's this shaft over there with like the fire streams. We have to like block them so that the battery is not getting fried. That is not where I wanted to jump. Okay, made it in time. Now we have to do this again. There we go. 2 out of 4 done. Now we're climbing up here. Take out this thing, otherwise it's gonna be annoying. Quickly wait here. Time it. There we go. Block the next fire. Go in here. Don't land in the traps. And almost done. The last one. Let's take some carrot juice because we can, because we have to wait anyway. And you can you can see the globe of the energy globe of the battery emanating, and it's almost here. You can wait for the door to open up here. There we go. Tiny bit more, and this should be good. And now just jump out. All right, we got the battery. There will be one more battery glitch that I'll be doing in a momento, which allows us to save a tiny bit of time on the last stretch here, this area. I never really talked about how this glitch actually works. So basically, you get like stuck inside of it. Please, there we go. You get like stuck inside of the battery and you dash and pick it up at like the same time, and this confuses the game kind of in this state where it thinks you're holding the battery but not really, or like it thinks that you're not holding the battery while you're actually holding it, and something along those lines. But it still acknowledges that you have the battery enough so it doesn't give you your double jump and stuff, so not fully sure how it works. I just know how to make it work, and that's kind of good enough for me. So this is going to be the last one here for the moment at least. There we go. And now we're going to do a tiny bit of time save here. No, not like that. No, please, sir, please. Oh, I can just dash up. What am I doing? I don't have a double jump and a wall jump. Just dash. There we go. Okay, don't get hit. That was the wrong dash. Need a diagonal dash. There we go. Ugh. Okay, dash, and then, as I said earlier, right, I cannot perform double jumps, but with the charged full fist attack, I can gain a little bit of like vertical momentum, which is just conveniently enough to make this part. And yeah, we have the second battery, and we plug it in here, and there we go. So yeah, we're basically done with the most annoying part of the game, this entire battery shenanigans. I wish there would be some kind of skip that allows me to go down here immediately without picking up these 2 batteries, which would be great. Maybe eventually in the future. And yeah, you see capsule, so new ability. I think this is the last ability we'll be getting in the speedrun, which is the Omni Dash Plus. Now with the normal Omni Dash, you cannot dash through objects. So if I'm standing in front of an enemy and I'm trying to dash, I will just get stuck on them. But now with the Omni Dash, I can pass through not just enemies, but also like beams and stuff that you just saw, which lets us continue on. After this tiny like lore bit here and story.
Go.
Yep, lore, lots of lore and story. There's also Cicero here somewhere. We skip it. Now we're forcing into this escape sequence because we're getting chased by a ginormous magma worm or something. That is right behind me. You can see it destroys stuff. Yeah, that thing over there. There's actually 2 of them, but don't tell anybody. So here we go, perfect. Let's see if we can be fast. If we're very fast, there's a tiny, like 2-second time save we can do, maybe. If I'm fast. Okay, looks good, perfect. We made it before the second one arrived. Otherwise we would have needed to wait. And now there's another part of the escape sequence with the drill. We gotta go helicopter mode again for a bit. Now the main part about this here is just don't get hit. And I mean, and you know it's a kind of a meme, I know, don't get hit, lol. But here it's actually kind of important. Because if you get hit by anything here, you just fall down, and falling down means death. That was close. Okay. Should almost be at the top here. Don't get hit. Nice, okay. Some more dashing. And we made it. And chonk. Nice. Good stuff, good stuff. Now there will be a tiny bit of dialogue with Urso about the lots of lore that just transpired. There's some spoilery stuff that happened, so I'm not gonna go super much into it.
She died.
Not that you should play this game for the story. It's a great game. It's a very fun game, but not because of the story. The story is a tiny bit a bit generic in my opinion. Gameplay is super good. So yeah, we got what we came here for, and we can now leave this ancient ruin temple thing, whatever, and we can go back. And so yeah, we'll be doing another tiny bit of backtracking. So if George has a few more messages he wants to read out, then go right ahead.
Alright, we unfortunately do not have any donations at the moment, but you, yes you the viewer, you can change that. We're sitting at $167 total right now, but with your help we can keep raising that donation counter, and we can meet some of our incentives and change some of our bid wars. So we're still sitting at $10 versus $0 for the ukulele music bid war. So 8-bit currently in the lead with $10. So that is a very easy one to change if you want to hear the normal music of the game. The Digimon Starter World free bid war is sitting at $46 total, with Kodamon still in the lead with $25 and Kumamon just behind with $21. And we also have the incentive for Toho 6 tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central European Time. That is sitting at $25 out of $100 to have you run a Play the Extra stage. So lots of incentives to meet, and obviously all of your donations are going straight towards Save the Children, an amazing charity. And yeah, if you have a couple dollars to spare, then would heavily recommend donating. The link is in the chat and on the stream below.
Yes, absolutely. We're raising money here for Save the Children. It's a good cause. So if you have a few bucks to spare, please consider doing so. So yeah, now we're in a kind of a funny part because we're now in a section that we technically should have already completed. That was close. But yeah, this is like the section for where the battery mechanic is introduced for the first time here, with these red and the blue ones that are coming up in a moment. Yeah, this is technically the first time that a casual player is supposed to see like these batteries and how to interact with them and like what they do, what you need them for, and all that. But because of all the skips we did, we can come here now and progress through here in like one go instead of coming here twice, which is kind of nice. So yeah, a tiny bit of like colors, you know. Red battery goes where the red pod is to activate all of the red battery devices. And then there is a blue battery here, and you can guess what the blue battery does. It's almost like it activates all the blue things. Crazy how that works. Colors. Magical. So we're taking both of these two batteries here, put them on these this elevator, bring the elevator up. Fun fact, if you stack both of the batteries on top of each other, one of them will get stuck and it will not go up the elevator. I had to find that out the hard way. That was a fun experience. Because I did it accidentally. I put the blue one on top of the red one, and then I pulled the elevator up, and then there was only the red one. It was kind of funny. That's when I learned. Alright, another forced mini-boss that I can't skip. Ow, he still hit me. That's very rude. Let's do some double wing slice here, and there he goes. Don't need the money anymore, but I guess I just pick it up out of habit. Alright, then now we go to... We're slowly making our way to like the end of the game, or the let's just say like the second last area of the game. Yeah, this way. Here's another forced fight with like the super annoying samurai guy here. Hopefully I can take him out when like the juggled strat here. Oh, I got hit. I got hit by this guy. No. Yeah, this samurai guy can be very annoying. Oh, he blocked my attack. That's kind of rude. Okay, chillax. Let me quickly... No. Oh, God. Okay, I died. I wanted to heal, but I should shoot my gun, so that is not good. Where am I? We're here. Okay, that's not too bad. Oh, no, okay. The boss respawns, but like the elevator's still fine, so okay. It's all good, it's all good. We lost like, I don't know, a few seconds. Not a big deal. Swoop and swoop. Okay, let's try again with the samurai guy. Hello? What was that? Okay, let's try again. Juggling. Wait, actually, maybe let's just take out this guy first for once. So he doesn't interrupt me. Wow, I didn't even hit the guy. That's unfortunate. Okay, juggling. Okay, that was not the full juggle. We take out this guy. Try again. He blocked it again. What a little rascal here. Okay, there he goes. Two more enemies here, one with the shield. Let's say a shield guy. Boop and boop. And there we go. That should be it. So we could take this heal here, just in case. Alright, then now we're at the, what's it called, the fortress something? It's something fortress.
Where are you?
And this is like the second to last area of the game, where we get shot to the final area of the game. And this is exactly why we need the Omni Dash Plus to dash through these red lasers here. Without the Omni Dash Plus, we couldn't be right here. Oh wait, I don't have mana for a thingy. Let's not get... Damn it. Died again. Unfortunate. That was unlucky. Oh, come on. Really? All the way back here? Yikes. Okay. Feels bad. Okay, we still got 20 minutes. This could be doable. That was a very unfortunate death. So luckily the door should already be open now, so the samurai guy... Ah, he doesn't even spawn, okay. I didn't even know that. Good. Okay.
I'm at the turret.
Okay, let's try again. This time maybe without dying.
I hope Urso.
Okay, let's not get hit by the laser. 1 and 2, there we go. Because laser kind of does a lot of damage. There we go. Good hit. Good. That's how this is supposed to look. Now we have these tiny explodey guys. There we go. Wasn't even that hard. Now we go up here. There will be one more forced fight, then there is the second last boss. And then we're at the final area of the game. Now we get the super ninja Naruto frog guy. He's showing off super hard. Let's see if we can do the juggling. Looks good. Okay, he's almost dead. You can tell because he's blinking. Damn, that was pretty good. Open up this tiny door here, and there will be a tiny bit more climbing and maneuvering, platforming, and then we should be at the second to last boss. Boop, boop. So yeah, this is the other section I meant earlier, where you are kind of supposed to have the... Damn it, didn't quite make it. There we go. The second area where you are supposed to have the whip ability to traverse the game here, but it turns out it is not really needed.
Are you nearby? Stop messing with.
Tiny bit of dialogue here with the good friend Urso. All right, and should be there almost. We'll do a safety heal. Or is oh yeah, never mind. This is the yeah, this is the other forced fight I meant. Jumping the gun here a tiny bit. Yeah, this forced fight, then another small climbing section, and then boss. There we go. Hello friends, where are enemies at? There we go. Explodey guy. Okay. Should be like 2 more enemies or so. And there we go. Oh, it's my best friend ninja guy again. Okay, he's dead. The jumpies. This guy explodes. Just this guy. Hello, please. There we go. Oh wow, he's still alive. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, here's another section where you're supposed to have the whip. Let me quickly concentrate. Easy, made it. Just some clever maneuvering using the double jump and our helicopter. We can get past there without the use of the whip. All right, and yeah, second to last boss coming up in a secundo. So hello, there we go. So we are gonna fight this sumo ringer metal pig thingy, Yokozuna, and yeah. Okay, let's try our best to not get hit. He can get stunned a tiny bit if I do enough damage. Just like that. He has 3 health bars. If he loses the first one, right here he goes into another mode where he spawns 2 more arms and then he hangs to the ceiling for a tiny bit. This is where we switch to the fist and do our other strat by doing a mid-air attack and then the uppercut. Which is a lot more useful here until he falls down just like that. And then it's back to drill strat. Preferably not get hit. Okay, he's almost dead. Wow, 1 hit, there we go. Oh. Went pretty well. That was pretty good. Nice. Nice. True. I feel you, Rayton. I feel you. So yeah, friend Urso. And now in the fortress, Urso shoots us with a super giant cannon into the torch tower, upper torch tower. This is the final area of the game. That was kind of close. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that happens in this tower. There will be some boss fights, some... wait, that's the wrong button. There we go. Whoops, and the boop. And jump. Tiny bit of gliding. Another jump, glide, downwards, dash. Yeah, if you can't tell, these blue lightning laser thingies, they would hurt me if I get hit, so try our best to avoid them. So, and it's time for the final boss of the game. But as I already kind of teasered, it's not just as easy as just killing this guy and we're good, no. Because this boss has multiple phases. And even with the multiple phases, still not quite that easy. So obviously also trying to use the juggle strats. It's not quite as easy for this guy. He has a few dangerous attacks, so let's see what we can do. Oh wow, I actually completely missed there. Okay, nice. Pretty good. He got knocked into the wall, or the invisible wall. That was pretty good. Oh wow, this is going really well right now. His health is almost done. Like 1 more. There we go. Wow, that was really good. I died like 7 times in this boss fight in my practice run earlier. That was that was something. But this was very good. Damn, that was pretty good. Alright, and now we have to do a tiny little bit last stretch before we can actually fight the last boss of the game. So we're in this elevator thingy. Okay, let's quickly focus. There we go. And yeah, now we get introduced to these tube thingies where we can do like these, the sonic swirlies. Also love the sound effect. The good sound effect. And yeah, so what we need to do right now, so the final boss of the game is at the very top of the torch tower, and we obviously need the elevator for that. But the elevator just got blocked. Very, very not cool, right? And now we need to go make all this like side pathing to unlock like 2 blockers that like prevent the elevator from going up. Hello, what's this? There we go. Nice, in here. Still love the sound effect. Great sound effect. Ah, damn it. I always do that. I always forget to open the second trapdoor there. Every single time. Nope, not like that. Yeah, there we go. Ah, every time. Unlucky. Let's try again. So we just have to activate these 2 mechanical levers, like to deactivate the blockers for the elevator, And once we've done that with both of them, we can go up to the final boss of the game, this time for real. So this was number 1, as you can see here by this cutscene. The first one gets goes back in. And then we just have to do the second one. Just some more platforming, defeating some guys, using all of our movement ability skills, you know the drill. Dashing down here, now some more helicoptering here. Some more good sound effects with the tubes. We're going all the way here to activate this thing here. And now you see the surround thing here. And this like rotates. And we need this thing to rotate 4 times. Whoops, that was a laser. And after the 4th time, we can go back, or not back, we can deactivate the second stopper. And yeah, you know what happens afterwards. I said it like 5 times by now. Wait, I can't dash, so let's just quickly wait. There we go. So it's turned once. Now we can go this way. Plop up somewhere else. Okay, don't get hit by the lasers, pretty good. Now it turns the second time. And boop, fall down. Go down here. This one is pretty good if I don't get hit. Yes, thanks. Thanks for demonstrating. So we can go right straight here in the middle. It looks really dangerous, but if you know what you're doing, it's actually pretty easy. And that might have been the last one. Maybe it's only 3. I don't fully... Yeah, it's only 3, not 4. I lied. Alright, second stopper. We can go to final boss now. Hell yeah. It's pretty good. Wow. Look at the time. Door opens up. Last time we need to switch to our F.I.S.T. just to open this door. Boop. Give the door a tiny boop on the snoot, so it opens up. Half health, so let's just for the sake of it, let's just quickly repair ourselves here, or take a shower, as you can see. Elevator, let's go. Final boss. Let's bring us all the way to the top. All the way to the top, baby. Oh wait, what is this? Survive the ambush? No way. What do you mean? I can't just directly go to the final boss? I have to survive like 5 waves of enemies or something first? How dare you, game. That's so rude. I didn't see that one coming. That's very unfortunate. So yeah, we're kind of stuck in this this fight. I guess you could call it an auto-scroller, but you can speed it up by just killing everything fast as you can. So it's still a tiny bit of skill involved. There's a lot of stuff that can go wrong here. You can get you can get hit and get knocked back. You can get hit by this like what's called the stunning weapon of the blue guy, which is very not so cool. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff that can go wrong. So let's just focus up a bit. Try to not get hit too much. Nice, there we go. Don't get hit by these guys. Proceeds to get hit anyway. Classic. Classic. So the flying things can get taken down easily with not like this. You can see they're pretty high up. Wow, I even missed. Okay, there's one more. Oh wow, there's a lot more of these flying guys. Okay, just this guy left. Couldn't reach him. Try again. There we go. Okay, there's like few more enemies, then we're done here. What was that explosion? Okay, final mini boss of this ambush encounter. Oh, come on. He dodged. What a meanie. Ouch. Can we please, friends? There we go. Finally. Alright, but this time we can go to the final boss for real, right? Surely, right? Surely. Surely. Surely, right? Surely.
Surely.
Surely. Turns out we actually can, yes. So this is the final boss of the game. It's the same guy, but this time he has a way bigger armor and a bigger spear. Maybe he needs to compensate that I defeated him like once already. And let's just hope we don't die, because there's a few things that can actually go wrong in this fight. So let's try to actually not die. Oh, I don't have mana for the ability, so let's put on our Dark Souls skill and dodge all the attacks. As soon as this fight is over, there's also time. But I'm telling that to myself, because I can time myself, which is very convenient. Okay, so half health is already gone. Okay, pretty good. Now we have this. This is forced here. He does like this Omega laser phase. Okay, and I dashed into the wrong direction. That way and that way. Okay, maybe should have dodged that one. That would have been nice. Okay, we're getting there. Let's see. No, not quite. Okay, he does another one of this. Boop. No, I dashed wrong again. Actually, let's just quickly heal, just in case he does dumb stuff. Okay, that should be it in a secundo. And no, he still has 1 HP. Come on. There we go. Time. Wow, he baited me. Nice. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be here all day. Maybe. I need to go to bed at some point, but we'll see. Wow. That was pretty good. I only got stuck a tiny bit on this one trick that skips a third of the game. I lost quite a bit of time there. But otherwise, it was a pretty solid run. Pretty solid. Pretty solid. Yeah. Thanks everybody for watching. I have a tiny chat on the side here, which every now and then I took a little peek. Seeing some cool familiar names in there. So shout outs to all the cool people in chat. Thanks for watching, everybody. Was fun. Was a good run. You should have seen my practice run. Whew, that was really bad. So I was really surprised that it went this well. But yeah, we're a tiny bit behind schedule. So thanks everybody for watching. And I would totally say what's up next, but I don't remember. So watch the next run, because I'm sure it's. No, wait, I remember. It's Heinke and F.Paul doing 2-player 1 controller. You should totally watch that. That's gonna be great. So yeah, thanks for watching, and see you on Sunday.
Well, thank you so much, Xoneris, for that amazing run of F.I.S.T, Forge, and Shadow Torch. And as you just said, yes, we have Deus Ex Human Revolution coming up by F.Paul and Heinke. Sorry. It will be an amazing run. We're gonna set up for that. But in the meantime, just reminding you, we are here raising money for Save the Children. We're sitting at $167 in total, but we can keep raising that donation counter with your help. So if you'd like to donate, if you even just have $8 spare, even just $1 can help so much.